let them go. They keep stopping me from going where I'm supposed to go. I don't know, it's like every single time, bitch, you running through my mind. I be locked and loaded.
Okay, it's about 5 o'clock. Dropping off my mother-in-law at the airport, so decided to do that here with my wife and son. The son's still sleeping. That's understandable. Come back here and then head to the office. Have an 8:30 meeting or interview. So it'll be exciting to see Pedro. So look forward to meeting with him at 8:30. And I got a busy day today. All the way down to a 6:30 meeting back at the office with Max. Hope you're all doing well. Trims out. All right, everybody. Airport ride was successful. Now it's time to head to the office. Let's go. Oh, it's about 6:30. I live about 25 minutes from Bush International Airport and about 25 minutes, again, no traffic from the office. So typically it's about a half hour or so. So made some good time this morning. Hope you're all doing well. Trims out. All right, everybody. Got a few things going on here. Walking to the office. Gonna get there before 7. It'll be nice, get a lot of stuff done. Conference call with Tuan and Suzan planning the Asian Empowerment event. This is gonna be awesome, everybody. If you're in Houston, December 7th, we already got it on the books. It's happening. You're gonna wanna come. Okay, there we go. It was a very productive day so far. Running off to Houston West Chamber of Commerce leadership circle. They're trying to connect with those in the organization, members that are active and want to be able to develop to, I don't know, keep us close, I guess. So, going out there right now to Tony's, and then I'll come back next and have a meeting at 6:30. So it was a very productive day. Interview at 8:30. Unfortunately, he will not be moving forward. We have a computer assessment that if they don't score well in, we don't move forward in the interview process. So unfortunately, he didn't score very well in order for us to move forward. The next after that was, what did I do after that? I had emails, a couple calls in there. Spoke with Tuan and Suzan. Had a certification on my ability to use a specific computer software. I passed. Was kind of nodding off though. Got a little tired there. So I'm glad I was able to pass and stay awake through it. But had a great conversation with Tuan and Suzan about doing a Asian empowerment event. So super excited about being able to do that and helping people get better and not get stuck in the rut of their own limiting beliefs. And then had a call with Carla, our trainer, Carla with a K. She's got a ton of personality. Absolutely love her. So looking at how we can get people doing the process the right way, the way that it needs to be done now and going forward. And it's how we're training all the new hires. And so we need people to be able to basically from top down, from newest person to oldest at our organization, be buying into this whole process. So that way there's no discrepancy, there's no disjointedness. Everybody is doing it the same way, just doing it with their own style, but their own personality, but it's still being done the same way. Just like if you were to go to a doctor, you want them to ask all the right questions, about your blood pressure, about your height, your weight, your past experiences, how you're feeling, any kind of aches and pains. You want them to do all of that, and you want it to be exactly the same. And now one doctor is going to have better bedside manners than another, but it still should be the same. So here we are, headed off to this. Let's go. Shrooms out. That phrase, I got a guy, I got a woman that can do these certain things. If you think about networking, you think about your connections, how deep are they? If you needed a plumber, if you needed somebody to do your AC, if you needed some body work done, if you needed some car work done, if you needed somebody to teach swimming lessons, an accountant, you needed loans, how deep is your network? And so if you think about all those different professions and occupations, if you don't have a guy or a girl, a man or a woman, a connection that you know that could do you a solid, that you trust, then your network is probably a little bit weak. Turns out. Everybody got here, not too bad of traffic. I'm gonna be here at Tony's, walking over there, parked here. I forgot to mention that I am on TikTok. I upload some of my shorter videos there. Why? Because I'll be in business in 20 years, and whoever's like dominating TikTok right now, let's say the average age is 13. Well, in 20 years, that will be a 33-year-old. I want them to be able to know this crazy agent. So I decided to sit down while they do picking up a raffle. So I am 3319. So hopefully they call that off. We can win something. First one didn't go to us though. Here we are, the event, East West Chamber. We're at Tony's. I'm gonna turn around and give you a look, everybody here.
For those of you that don't attend networking after hours, but should, we have a time-honored tradition, so I decided I was going to kind of carry it out here as well. I already have the one for next week in the car. But if you notice, I have no idea what's in this bottle. I don't know if it's good, bad, or indifferent.
All right, everybody. People need to stop thinking about education in the traditional method that was constructed back in like the early like 1700s of like a classroom setting. Education can be apprenticeship, it could be learn on your own, it could be online, it could be offline, it could be face-to-face, it could still be traditional. But sometimes what happens for a lot of people is they want to educate themselves at their own pace, in their own particular line of business, whether that's understanding the dry cleaning business, whether that's understanding real estate, whether that could be running a hotel, the Hampton Inns, a franchise. So instead of thinking as education as let me go to a classroom and then I sit there and someone teaches me, think of it as me, the learner, runs the education. I want to be taught. Have that student mentality where you want to learn. Sherm's out. All right, end of the day. Going for a run here. Trying to stay healthy. Let's go. Starting to get a little stormy out there. Everybody, got the 2 miles in. Felt good. Much cooler this to go around. I think it's the high 80s, low 90s. No sun, so that was really helpful. Gotta hydrate now. So I'm gonna throw a little bit of lime or lemon and also some salt in there. Be able to retain more of those electrolytes. Hope you guys have a great night. Hey there, everybody. Hope you're doing great. Got to meet two amazing individuals and hear their story a little bit more in depth. One is Karina, the other one's Scott, and they did it the untraditional way. They matched it with hard work and work ethic and some more hard work, and then of course knowledge. They're extremely bright individuals, and so what they both found themselves at was at college not learning anything because they already knew things by doing and by learning. Karina ran an online e-commerce biz, realized she wanted to deal with human beings, and so she's proof that you can go from entrepreneur into a nonprofit organization successfully and work together as a team despite being very entrepreneurial. Scott was able to take all the learning that he had from his father, basically an apprenticeship. He basically learned it from the ground up, then was able to transition from personal trainer to the real estate game in an extremely major way. Made some amazing moves, found a great niche to play in, a great location of the city of Houston. And so what I would say for anybody that's entrepreneurial is you can do it. And it doesn't have to be your traditional paths of education. You can go beyond what's currently in front of you and crush it. Just like my friends, Scott and Karina. Have a great night, everybody. Sherm's out.
Meant to be true to you, a legend in the making, make the best of every moment. Cause nothing lasts forever, but forever I'll be focused. Focus on the now, never, this my testimony. Yeah. That's my testimony. I'm about to take all of you out. Nobody safe, you're playing it safe.